One, I think we are on.
Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, everybody, everywhere, depending on where and when you are joining us here at Africa Online TV. Well, it is a beautiful summer-like day outside my door. What's it looking like outside yours? Oh, it's beautiful. Yes, it is. In spite of the hay fever and the allergies that are going on out there, which is really kicking my butt at this moment. I don't know what it's looking like in your neck of the woods, but this is what I'm dealing with in my neck of the woods. Today, we are going to be talking about the diaspora's remittance to Africa. Those of us who are fortunate enough to be able to come to the United States and get a job and you leave family back at home, you know that there is plenty of money that must be sent back home for the care of the family, for school fees. Uh, just last week I got a message from one of my daughters that my oldest granddaughter will be going for some test and she has to go to the school with her congratulations card, and my granddaughter sent a message that she is expecting her gift. And then she sent me these money towers that they apparently make. So I'm expected to send money back to Africa so she can get this money tower so that my granddaughter can be presented with a lovely gift along with other kids. And I'm sure that some of you here in the diaspora are doing the same thing as well. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the remittance that goes back to Africa from our salaries, from our little side gigs, our little side hustles, whatever it is we're doing. There is money, lots of it going back to Africa. Again, we're going to be talking about the diaspora's remittance. And at this time, we will have the editorial of the day by my co host, Professor Nia Sung. How are you today, my brother? What's going on in your neck of the woods? You are muted.
Good afternoon or greetings to everyone. I hope I'm coming through now. I was saying that we have hazy weather out here. The night was quite cold, but it may be raining in the afternoon. We don't know. We're expecting that new thunderstorm or hurricane, Gabrielle, to come across. We don't know if it will touch us, but all the same, it's the world. It's the way nature is dealing with the world. So, welcome to the broadcast this Sunday, 21st of September 2025. Yes, it is the 21st day of September this year. And of course, it is the year 2025. It is the 264th day of the year. And that leaves us with Ambassador Lisa just before the weather or before the change of climate. This will be 101 days left until the end of the year, just 101 days left. Today is the 38th Sunday or 38th day of the year, 38th Sunday of the year 2025, or the 39th if you count with American Standard Count statistics. It is the 94th day of summer, as Lisa was saying that before, meaning that there is just one day, that is this Sunday, which is until autumn or fall. Fall begins tomorrow, the 21st, the 22nd, the 21st actually of September. Yes, this September 21st is, for many of you, all of you women on this program, it is Wife Appreciation Day. And we are told that when you show appreciation for your wife, it communicates that you see, it communicates what you see and what you value that wife of yours. Well, don't worry if you don't have a wife, if you don't have a husband, if you don't have a whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. But it strengthens the bond between the man and the wife because from day one they were made together. And whatever the case may be, men should or ought to be thinking of how to appreciate their better half. This Wife Appreciation Day happens to coincide with World Gratitude Day. Yes, today is World Gratitude Day, a day celebrated annually on the 21st of September each year. And creators of the day tell us that the celebration of Gratitude Day allows both individual citizens and organizations in the world to celebrate the broad meaning of gratitude in a variety of ways. This awareness should help us to see the benefits of having time in our life for gratitude, for appreciation, and for positive reflection as we navigate the world in which we live. Founders or creators of the day, Gratitude Day, hoped that Gratitude Day would allow humanity to take time at least once a year to reflect on the many amazing things we have in our lives. That they hoped, that is the creators of Gratitude Day, would positively impact on our well-being and make us happier and more contented people. So on this World Gratitude Day, why don't we join and rejoice and be glad that we woke up to another beautiful day of sunrises and sunsets, wherever you are in the part of the world, and of course, that we rose up this morning or we're going to bed tonight with blessings from the eternal. Why don't we raise hallelujah or health rather, and jobs? Because we have them, we have health, we have jobs, or for being safe in a world that is fast becoming so challenging with things happening left and right, things uncomfortable as they are, whatever it is, we just accept them and move on, praying that tomorrow is better than yesterday. One of the challenges in our life today to our folks in other parts of the world, folks who wake up every day looking forward to receiving a stipend or an expert, as experts call it rather, a remittance, yes, a remittance, to help them live a more wholesome life. It is a day of discussion on AfricaOnline Media Corporation to discuss that topic, which has become a sacred duty many in the diaspora work so hard for, day in, day night. Remittance, as a singular word, is globally known, but it is defined by experts as the act of sending money back to one's family in another country. This remittances in plural, if we do that, or remittance in singular, is a way of electronically sending funds for people, very often family, in another country, another part of the world, that is. That use of these remittances, or the use of these remittances, we have come to understand, has grown significantly since the late 1990s, with some developing countries or countries with struggling economies seeing and seeking remittances becoming the biggest source of income for their citizens. A remittance is a foreign direct investment, a non-commercial transfer of money made by a foreign worker or member of a diaspora community for household income in their home country. Whatever it is, we do not want to take the wind out of the sails of our guest this Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, depending on your part of the world. So we'll turn to the chair of AfricaOnline Media Corporation, Her Highness Reverend Dr. Pam Funu, to welcome our guest especially, and to welcome the rest of us, so we can get this discussion underway. Reverend Pam, are you with us?
Always. Ania, so you happen to be one of the few people that knows how to pronounce my last name.
I always try.
No, you nail it every time. So thank you so much, and thank you for your faithfulness and these editorials that are masterpieces, but you scribble them last minute after service on Sunday, because you were born a journalist, and journalism was born in you. And thank you so much on behalf of all Cameroonians, even African journalists, for all the journalists that you have trained, and for 9.5 years of doing this on AfricaOnline, even though we are still disappointed that you were not in New York City Labor Day weekend to receive your Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award.
I know, and I continue to weep.
Yeah, well, you will have to come to Ghana to get it because we don't ship awards, and Ambassador Lisa did not pick up your award. So The award is still in New York. It will be shipped to Ghana. You will have to come there to get it.
Okay.
I want to thank our faithful and beautiful Ambassador Lisa, our co-anchor, for her faithfulness. She was in New York, and I'm sure she has something to say about it. I want to welcome all our viewers, those that are watching live on YouTube, those that are going to watch on Facebook, and those that are going to watch, for years to come. And I would like to thank and also welcome a precious sister of mine. This is her second time on this show. She is a media personality herself, a journalist, a very good one at that, award winning. And she's pressing her way to be here to talk about this remittance because she happens to be an ambassador for Tap Tap Send. So I would like to give her a minute to introduce herself to those who are not familiar with her, and then we'll go to Ambassador Lisa. And this, as you know, Mrs. Anchan, who is the founder of the Immigrant Magazine, that she'll tell you more about herself. This is not her first time being here. And she's also part of Africa's Brain Bank Management. If there was a VIP for the event that just ended, it will be her. But we avoid using VIP in our organizations because every person is a VIP. Everybody gets a VIP treatment. So, Mrs. Anchang, on behalf of Africa Online Media Corporation, this time, not Africa's Brain Bank, I want to especially welcome you to this program and thank you so much for all you do, not just for immigrants, but for God's children. So please kindly take a minute and introduce yourself. By the way, you look like you are 18 years old. You look amazing. Over to you.
Well, thank you so much. And it's an honor and a privilege to be here once more. A big esteemed host, journalist, veteran journalist, award-winning journalist, Mr. Ansonglefat. I am always honored whenever I'm in a space with you. In fact, I feel so diminished every time I'm in your presence. But you are a mentor.
Please don't feel diminished. Be who you are. Be yourself. I appreciate that.
You are a mentor to most of us, and you taught us the value of being an honest reporter or a media person that's supposed to be channeling the voices of truth. In today's era, that is become more about fame mongering and instead of really serving the purpose. So I'm really honored, and I just want you to know that I really, really honor you.
Thank you very much for coming to share this information with our people out there.
Thank you. Continue to do the work, brother. And I also want to honor Her Royal Highness herself for honoring me with this wonderful invitation. As she knows, my time is really, really, just like everybody else's time, really, really crunchy for me because I wear a lot of hats. I want to thank all our entire audience that's watching, whether it's through Facebook, YouTube, whatever means, and everything that is online stays, through the test of time, and so hopefully they'll get to see whatever we're doing, and that it will have impact. In this time, many people are feeling very discouraged, and ironically, some people are feeling very, virtuous, and some people are feeling like they're winning. So it depends on what spectrum you're coming from. But I know our spectrum, which calls me here, is to really serve. And so, like Reverend Pam said, we don't worship people with VIP treatment because we are all servants. And I cherish what I do as a service and something that's ordained by He who created me. And so, to those who don't know me, I am Mrs. Pamela Asobo Anchang. I'm sure you would know my cousin. He's now His Royal Highness Kenneth.
Okay.
That's my brother, my first cousin. He's now His Royal Highness the Fon of Pinyin. That's my brother.
Thank you for telling me, because when I go to Cameroon, I don't want to be mistaken. I don't want to make that mistake of calling him as we used to call at the radio. Kenneth, how are you doing?
Yes, absolutely. I just wanted to draw your attention to that because that will be your colleague right there.
Yes, that's right.
But yes, that's my brother. And so for the audience, I am also following in your footsteps. As a child, I had this vision to be in media because of people like you that I used to listen to on our way to church, to Eligefa. And you will be on the radio doing your show. Yes, so that's how far I've come with people like you.
You're bringing back a lot of memories to me now.
Yeah, the late Akwanka, is one of my mentors. He was on Radio Bafusam,
Yes.
and he was also a host of a show called Children's Magazine. which I happen to have been. My parents moved to Bafusam, and that's where the bug hit me to be a media person. And so, to the audience, I am a journalist myself. I founded the company called the Immigrant Magazine, where my vision is to merge brands with communities. So, for example, I am an ambassador for Tap Tap Send, which is the subject of our conversation today. So, what I do, I consider myself the bridge between the brands and the communities they serve. So, being the voice of the immigrant diaspora here in the United States and beyond. And to the tune of, in the United States, we have 46.2 million first generation immigrants. And globally, we are 350 million strong as immigrants. Hence, the subject of what we discussion as you introduce the value of remittances in our in the impact that immigrants have. And if you look at where the United States is today, there is a push to stifle that a little bit because they've realized that immigrants contribute to their various economies of their home countries. So that is a very important subject. So we shouldn't take it lightly. But I'm guessing this was just an introduction. Maybe I'm yet to speak, so I'll stop right there and also say I am also an artificial intelligence consultant, which is part of what I do in media as a service. So I think I should stop right there because we media people, we just keep going.
Ambassador Lisa, your turn now, please.
Thank you so much, Nia Song. Welcome again, Sister Pamela. I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name. I was practicing it.
No, you have to pronounce it. It's only
I
two
am having
syllables.
such a sinus headache over here.
It's two syllable. An Chan.
And Chan. And Chan.
Yes, just two syllable.
And Chan. Okay. Excuse me. I had the pleasure of seeing you. I didn't get a chance to meet you, but I did get the chance to see you in person this weekend, or excuse me, a few weekends ago. I don't even know where I'm at right now or what day and time of day it is. My head is
Don't worry.
But yes, I got to see you in New York, and you were talking about the opportunity to be able to send money through Tap Tap Send without having to use Western Union or MoneyGram or any of those other type of remittance or money platforms. Now, I looked up a statistic and it said as of last year, 2024, $95 billion have been sent in remittances to countries abroad. And the top three countries were Nigeria, Egypt, and Morocco. I was really surprised about Egypt and Morocco. I thought Kenya, maybe South Africa. I don't know. I thought some other countries would have been. But $95 billion have been released from the Americas to go back home to Africa. Excuse me. One thing I did not get to find out about Tap Tap Send is, and this is going to be my first question, who is Tap Tap Send? And where did they come from? Who is Tap Tap Send?
Yes.
Oh, that's a very important question. So, Tap Tap Send is a remittance company headquartered in Paris. And I'm just one of the ambassadors, but their mission is to serve the diaspora's needs vis-a-vis their home countries. So, from what I haven't met the origin, let's say the founder of Tap Tap Send, but I'm very much in tune with the executives of Tap Tap Send. And I am privileged to be one of the ambassadors. And my particular function is to bridge the Cameroonian diaspora with the country Cameroon itself. We are multiple ambassadors, and our functions are to give our communities the opportunity to send money hassle-free to our various countries. Now, what is special about Tap Tap Send is the fact that unlike most other remittance companies, they've decided to use their marketing budget within the community to benefit the communities that actually help them grow. So for instance, you have MoneyGram, you have Western Union, you have WellRemit, and nowadays you even have cryptocurrency as a medium of sending money back home. But Tap Tap Send decided that they would rather use the money within the communities through people like myself who are ambassadors or members who we consider as champions. So as an ambassador, I am charged with handling the marketing for my community, for my Cameroonian diaspora. I have colleagues in Nigeria, Ghana, most of African countries. So what we are doing is also funneling the funds that would have been used for marketing, for example, through channels such as what we did in New York at the Africa's Brain Bank, which is to empower the community by giving the money to the communities. So imagine the budget that was spent, that was given to Africa's Brain Bank. That would have been a marketing budget that they would have paid maybe CNN or LA Times or New York Times or whatever media outfit. They decided rather to give the money to that community. So in a way, they want to be partners with the people that are actually using the service. So what TapTap Send is, for those who don't know, a remittance company, meaning when you're sending money from one country to another, it's called remittance, sending money back home. When we are sending money back home, what medium are we using? So TapTap Send is filling that bridge. And they're doing it more like what they consider Momo, which is from to your phone to the phones, right? So most countries have different carriers that actually provide the ability for people to receive money. In the United States, for example, we have Zelle, we have Cash App, we have all whatnot. So you can just send money from your phone to another phone. So it's mobile money. So you send money from one mobile phone to another mobile phone. So it's through a wallet system. Now, one of the benefits that you have with TapTap Send, as opposed to most others, beyond the fact that they are empowering our communities by sponsoring our communities, being a part of the community, is that it is free of fees. There is no send fee. There's no sending. You don't have to pay any fee to do that. Now, when you're trying to send money through MoneyGram or Western Union, which, by the way, I'm guilty of actually having built MoneyGram up in California, especially here in Southern California, because at the time there wasn't any TapTap Send, and they were competing with Western Union at the time. My company was already formed. Immigrant Magazine is 20 plus years strong. And so they came to us and we helped them bridge the African diaspora again to the continent. But after a period, they stopped patronizing the communities, they stop sponsoring events, they don't do any more of that. So guess what? The TapTap Send is not only doing that, but at the time, by the way, before I digress, you had to pay a fee. Even now, if you want to send money through MoneyGram or any other system, you do have to pay a fee, and you're asking, how much is it? How much does it cost to send money? With TapTap Send, you don't send and you don't pay a fee. And right now, the more people are getting used to TapTap Send, they're actually calling me and saying, by the way, their rates are even better. The rates are competitive with all the others, but you're not paying any fees to send money. And that's why I agreed to be the ambassador. When they approached me with this ambassador thing, my brand is very important to me. I'm about service, because what I'm doing with my company is filling a void, is filling a gap. And so I was very careful to attach my name on my brand to a company that would rather exploit the community. So right now, I feel so good. You can ask Reverend Pam, when we talked about it, they committed something, a number, but when they went to send the agreement, Reverend Pam called me. She said, Pam,
They doubled
they
it.
doubled it. I'm like, how many times do you get to call someone and say, oh, they gave me more than we asked for or more than we agreed to? So that's what I love about them. So I can confidently go out there and speak to the virtues of TapTap Send. So that's one of the factors. It is free to send money. And as long as the recipient has the money in their mobile wallet, they can spend the money just like you spend on your phone, on your wallet, your Apple wallet, or your PayPal. It's the same thing. So you don't pay a fee. But if you pay a fee as a recipient, it will be based on what your carrier company, whether it's Orange or whatever company you're using back home, or MTN, what they charge. If you get to pay a fee because you're withdrawing money, trust me, it's not TapTap Send. It is whoever the carrier is. So that is another great benefit. And so it's easy to send in minutes. In less than a minute, you send your money, it's gone. I've had so many testimonies. I go to events and sometimes the people that are using TapTap, they stop me. They say, oh, you forgot to tell. I'm like, come on over. Reverend Pai, remember even Brother Douglas came and she said, you see, this
Promoted
is how
it.
much money I'm
Yes.
sending. He was so happy. When he came and whispered in my ear, I was worried. I was like, oh, what is he going to tell me? He had good news. I was like, no, you say it yourself, because if I say it, maybe people don't believe me because I'm ambassador. So now TapTapSend's ambassadors are the users of TapTapSend. I'm not kidding. So please, now we have a great opportunity with the Africa's Brain Bank to patronize TapTapSend, to make TapTapSend a permanent supporter and sponsor for Africa's Brain Bank. As you can see, I think Reverend Pam has just shared the flyer. Ignore the date on it and pay attention to the code. So every time TapTapSend is sponsoring an event or community, they assign a code, which is your permanent forever code. So anytime that you use this code on your first send, so the goal of this code is to get new users, new accounts. I don't want to call them users, new accounts. When you have a new account or you share this with someone that's going to use it for the first time, guess what? Once they put in that code, it credits at the Africa's Brain Bank or whatever organization they're sponsoring. In this case, the Africa's Brain Bank. They would get the credit, and guess what? You get a $10 commission extra bonus for that first send. So if you were sending $100, you end up sending $110. But the $10 extra did not come from you. It's TapTapSend's gift to that first use of it. And sometimes some people are not very happy. They call me, they say, but I don't want this person to benefit that $10. I say, okay, pick somebody you really love so they can benefit from the $10 extra. So I mean, it's so amazing. It's easy to send. I have a friend who always had to call someone to send money because there are those people that also send money from their homes. And the problem with that, which I also use, I suffer that fate also because we all have family back home and you want to send money and then you call someone, I need you to send X amount of money because we don't want to use MoneyGram, we don't want to use Western Union because they're more expensive or the rates are not that good. However, this person is telling me, oh, when I wake up in the morning and go to the office, I'll send. It's an emergency for me. It's urgent. And
Exactly.
so those kinds of factors, and my friend called me already because she was always worried. She was not too techie, she felt like you need to be techie to do this. No, it's easy. The instructions, just download the app, put in the coupon, whether you're sending the money now or not, just put in the coupon. Later on, when you're ready to send, that coupon will kick in. And now she tells me, 3 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, doesn't matter what time she sends money, it's instantaneous and the money gets to its recipient easily. So you don't have to displace yourself. Sometimes you don't want to get out of bed and you can still do your transaction. So I don't know, I can go on and on all day long
But
about
let me jump in
TapTapSend.
here. You are TapTapSend needs to promote you because you are an amazing ambassador for them. This show is actually unscripted. So if we come across like we are interrupting somebody, we are not. The show is unscripted. Same reason why I insisted that Ambassador Lisa must learn how to say your name. But I want to say something. Like what she's saying is true because um I want to give Mrs. Anchan credit because I had downloaded TapTapSend before in 2022 and I had some challenge, but the person that introduced me to it was not as good as she is, was not as charismatic as she is. They're not articulated really well. As you say, it's only 3 steps. Tap, tap, send. Download the app, enter the mobile money information, and then click send. That's as
That's it.
simple as it is. But I want to say this, what TapTapSend is doing actually aligns with Africa's Brain Bank vision to end the brain drain. Sending all these remittances, providing a platform, a free platform, an easy platform, a user-friendly platform for our people to send money back home is keeping a lot of people on the continent. So it's also helping to keep Africa's talent on the continent. There are
Absolutely.
people building nursing schools, like one of our speakers that was in New York. They are building universities, building so many businesses back home.
Yes.
They are furnishing those businesses with money. Even one of our honorees in New York actually used TapTapSend to send about $9,000 to Cameroon during this
Yeah.
event. I'm saying all this, you need to share this with Joseph and the TapTapSend people because
Oh, yeah.
they need to know the kind of work you're doing. Even the flyer you brought is so beautiful. And the leftover flyer, Miss Africa USA Portia took it to their event. And a lot of people downloaded the app and more people. So we want to encourage everyone. Download the app. Make sure you put the promo code ABB. That's the abbreviation of Africa's Brain Bank. Reason being, next year, TapTapSend will quadruple their
Absolutely. The
donation.
support.
Bank and their support, because we are raising funds for STEM education, and it is critical. Like what Pam was saying, okay, if they were advertising on CNN or MSNBC or any of these news big outlets, that doesn't benefit the people that are actually promoting this company, because the people who are using this product are not on CNN. So I want to applaud the executives and the proprietors of TapTapSend for choosing to put the money back in the community. They are empowering the community, and that is very, very important. So let me go back to Niason.
Yes, I have a quick question on my mind because I'm directly concerned. I'm very skeptical about sending money using any channel, whatever. So if you can school me on TapTapSend, maybe I'll be one of your clients coming tomorrow. So please.
Today, Niason, you need to download the app before this show ends. Go ahead, Pam.
I'm very cautious about using anything on the computer, so that's my problem.
Don't worry, it's your privacy is secure. Everything, I know people worry about security.
Yeah.
If you use TapTapSend, there's a point in TapTapSend where they actually ask you for your ID and even do facial recognition. Reason being, they are very aware of scammers, and so you're protected. And also, they have an amazing and robust customer service, which is a 24/7 service. So if you ever run into any hiccups, you can call me or you can call them. Now, like I said, I'm an AI consultant, and so anything that you need that is techie, call me and I'll walk you through. It is as easy as, like Reverend Pam said, TapTapSend. You download it, and the download is easy. You go to your Apple Store or Android, I don't know, it's Play Store, it's there. TapTapSend. All you have to do is download it, register your account, like create an account, and then put in that coupon where it's gonna prompt you to put a coupon code if you have one. In this case, we do ABB. So put it in there. Even if you're not gonna send money just yet, that's fine. Just hold it in there.
Let me interrupt you, Niason. I just sent you the link. Do it now. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. So if you have any issues on this live broadcast, Pam will help you.
Exactly.
Link is on the chat box, but I sent it to your WhatsApp. Click that link and register. If you have any issues, she would correct you right here, right now.
Yes, and if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go off camera because Reverend Pam, I told you I was going to an engagement. So I'm here, but I'm gonna be talking without you guys seeing me. It's okay. Is that okay?
We've seen you. Right. We know how beautiful you are. We appreciate you. So
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. But I'm here.
Yeah, so she's not leaving. She's just turning off her camera.
Yes. Okay. So the question that comes to mind again concerning the continent of Africa is this fees that are paid. You said TapTap does not pay fees. You say TapTap does not charge fees, because I've had people in Cameroon who receive money and say, but they charge them so much. I have classmates in Sase College or from Sase College who say, send money, but make sure that you send the charge, because they will charge us here. So I don't understand. I don't know what method they use.
So So as I said, if people get charged, it's from the carrier back home. So in some cases, TapTap recommends that, okay, if you know that the person wants to withdraw the money, like sometimes people want to withdraw, they want to have their cash. The carrier company, whether it's MTM or MTN, I think, or what do they call them, Orange, charges a fee for withdrawing cash.
Okay.
So that's the problem. But TapTap does not charge. That's not a charge. That's not a TapTap fee.
Yes.
Yeah, so that happens. And then sometimes, at one time, TapTap was kind of setting up where you could include the fee from this end. But it wasn't good because back home, they still charge the fee again. So we just don't do that. So if you want to send $100 and you know they're going to maybe be charged $10, then send 110.
Yeah, let me just weigh in here. Yes, on the money that I sent, the person did not withdraw it, so there was no fee. But just think about an ATM. Like you go to the ATM machine to withdraw money from the machine is charging you, or the carrier, whoever, the terminal, they are charging you a fee. So it's not TapTapSend charging that fee. Is the phone carrier that is charging the user the fee.
Okay, I understand now.
Yes, that's it. So there's nothing that TapTap can do about that. I'm talking on behalf of TapTap, but I'm happy to answer these questions because I've had to give that explanation to everybody so they understand.
So let me understand. Okay, if we download the app to send money, does our recipients on the other end have to also have the app?
No, they just have to have a phone.
Or
Which
just
is
have to have a
good.
phone?
Yes,
Which is
because it's
good.
not coming to TapTap send, it's going to their wallet.
It's
To their,
going to,
yes, to their
okay.
phone. Yeah, exactly.
And
That's a good question.
I didn't realize when, because that was going to be my next question. If we're not paying the fees, who's paying the fee? So,
That's
and
exactly.
I didn't realize that they were getting excuse me, they were being charged fees. Excuse me,
Oh,
I'm
bless you.
sorry. This hay fevers is really kicking my butt. I didn't realize that they were having to pay a fee to withdraw, but if they leave it in the money wallet, there is no fee. But when they spend it,
Yes. They spend
there's
it
a
just
fee.
like you spend money here with your phone.
I don't use electronic money, so I'm not sure. I don't
Okay.
know how any of this works. I don't have no Cash App, no Zelle. I go to the
Okay.
bank and get cash.
Okay. Okay. Then you're one of those that will withdraw.
Yes,
So
yes.
they have the option to withdraw or to just spend it however they want through
Uh-huh.
their phone. Yeah.
Now, I was a very big, and I'm still a very big MoneyGram person, but I was a very big Western Union because, like you said, I could do it from home. I get those calls in the middle of the night for emergencies. I could just simply, send the money from my phone. But then I support a school in Nigeria where I have my library, and I changed from sending the money to the person and started sending it to the bank because Western Union now offered the banks in Nigeria. But the moment I changed it to the bank so the money would go directly in the bank that they gave me the list of, they sent me a letter and told me that my activities were suspicious and they were kicking me out. I was no longer allowed to use Western Union unless I go in person. So that has been a few years now. So MoneyGram has never given me that issue. I can send the money directly to the bank account. So I've been a little leery, as well. Right now, the only reason I don't have Tap Tap Send is because my phone is full and I can't download anything. So my next question is, you cannot use Tap Tap Send unless you have the downloaded app. Is there a way to use it without having the app?
No, you can't. You can't.
Okay. Excuse me.
Wait, Pam, let me ask you. So,
Oh, oh.
bless you. So they cannot download it on their laptop. It has to be just a.
Download TapTap Send.
Mhm.
Say that again.
Or you can go to your browser,
Yes.
but you still have to have an account. So
Yeah.
whether it's through your phone or a computer, you have to
Oh.
have a registered account.
So,
Oh, so I can
Ambassador
download it
Vincent,
on
do
my
it on your
computer.
laptop. Do it on your laptop,
Oh, okay.
and then
Yes.
delete some old apps that you are not using. Delete MoneyGram app and download app Tap Tap Send app.
Oh, I don't have MoneyGram app. I go to the bank and get cash or the ATM and go to the store to
Yeah.
do
So go on
MoneyGram.
your computer and download it on your
Okay.
computer. Yes.
So you can use Tap Tap Send on your computers. You don't have to,
Yes.
I'm sorry, you don't have to just use your phone. So
No, no,
those of
no.
us who have phones that are a little older and
Yeah.
it's
That's a
already
very good
full,
question.
it's
Yes.
already full with 5,000 pictures and things like
I
that,
know.
and you have no space to download any more.
That is true. Yes, you
Go
can do it
on
on
your
Ambassador
your
Vincent,
computer.
I put the link in the chat box so
Yes.
click it on your laptop and download the app. And
Yes.
don't forget to
So
put the
so
promo code.
so
Don't
for those
forget.
of us who cannot download it on our phone and you want to download it on your laptop or your tablet, it's
taptapsend.com.
www.taptapsend.com. And
Yes.
you can use the promo code again. It's ABB, which stands for Africa's Brain Bank, and create your account. And then you will be able to send money. You won't have to be able to reach over and grab your phone in the middle of the night, but you can get up, turn the laptop on, and you still don't have to go outside.
Exactly.
Of the house.
Yes.
Dear son, I'm gonna have to turn it over to you because I'm fighting.
Sorry. Dr. Crosslin is here.
Okay, Dr. Crosslin, please come in and ask your question or make a statement about sending money outside the United States or whatever.
Okay, let me say something, Dr. Crosslin. I know you were not in New York, and we are talking about remittances today, and specifically about Tap Tap Send. which is a remittance company that supported our event in New York.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so we are promoting Tap Tap Send. We are not promoting any other remittance company. You are Miss Senior Virginia World. You are the founder of Mr. DC, and you do a lot of work around the globe. So now we are trying to encourage you to download this app, even if you're not sending money. I'll send it to your WhatsApp right now. Download
Okay,
the app
thank you.
and put the promo code ABB, like A as in
Thank
apple,
you.
B as in boy, B as in boy. That way,
Uppercase.
yeah, uppercase ABB, or I'll send it to you now on your WhatsApp.
Wonderful.
So that
I have
anytime
a
you need to
question.
send, I'm sorry.
I have a question.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I'm so excited about Tap Tap Send. So let me ask you a question. So, like, say if someone wants to send money to Mr. DC or purchase some LifeWave patches, can they do it that way as well?
That question is for Pam.
Yeah, Pam.
Okay. Is the question to send money to Africa because it's only for Africa?
Yes. It's only
Yes.
Well, that's fine. That's
Yes.
fine.
Yes. They can send the money and the person can do whatever they want.
I think let me see
To
if
pay bills.
Yes,
You
let
can
me
use
see if
Tap
I
Tap
can.
Send to pay bills, actually. Yes.
Oh, you can use it to pay bills too?
Yes. Actually, if you open the app, it's a new promotion they're doing to encourage people.
Awesome.
Yes. You
Awesome.
can pay
Oh,
bills.
okay.
Yes.
I think it's great.
Yes, absolutely. You open, Reverend Pam, if you open your Tap Tap Send, you'll see pay your bill. It's a new feature, actually.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's always been there, but
wow.
people didn't know. So now they're encouraging people to know that within Tap Tap Send, you can send money for people to use, for personal use, and you can pay a bill because a lot of people are doing businesses back home in the motherlands.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Yes.
but I think
Check your
Dr.
WhatsApp.
Cross,
Check your WhatsApp. I've sent you the link and the code.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
let me rephrase Dr. Crossland's question because all of us were trying to talk on topic, and I think some of it got a little jumbled up. She was saying, can she use it for her Mr. DC program? Am I correct?
She's muted.
I understand. So if
Okay.
Mr. DC wants to send something like a donation, or if someone wants to send donations or money to any place or church in Africa, they can use Tap Tap Send. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Absolutely.
Free.
And it's free to send. You don't have to pay. And also one more thing about Tap Tap Send is they don't exactly have like a limit to how much you can send a day. However,
really?
there's a certain cap though to how much you can send in one transaction.
Okay.
So I think it's 1,500 per transaction. So if you want to send 10,000, you might have to break it up in little chunks. But remember, it's free to send. So there's no harm. You don't lose anything.
That is a good perk because Zelle has a limit.
Yes.
So does Venmo. So that is good information to know that
Yes.
they don't have
Yes.
a daily cap, but they have
Yes.
a transaction
Yes. But they do have a monthly cap. I don't recall exactly how much it is because for people that send exorbitant amounts, but
Yeah.
most people are not sending exorbitant amounts. So some people are doing construction. There is a monthly cap, which is, I think, because of the regulation,
Exactly.
FCC regulations. But other than that, hey, if you're just sending your money, to X, Y, and Z, for little transactions, they don't really have a cap, a daily cap, but they just have caps per transaction. Yeah.
Well, let me just say something. This is a no-brainer. How many of you have met a MoneyGram or Western Union agent? Ambassador Lisa, you met her in New York. You know her. You have access to her phone number.
Nope.
So, look, Dr. Crosslin, I mean, you hear somebody that is an ambassador for that company, and she'll be glad. I can give you her number if you have any questions. So we must support those who support us. Those who empower us, we must support.
Thank you. So Tap Tap Send monthly cap is $3,000 US, and your yearly cap is $10,000 US.
Okay. I'm glad you did that research. See, now we're all on board.
Yes,
Yeah.
now we're on board. Yes, yes. Dr. Crosland, as Miss Senior World Virginia, during the Africa's Brain Bank Summit and Gala, we had one of the representatives. She was Miss Africa
USA.
USA.
Yeah.
And she was so impressed with Sister Pam Anchung. Did I get it right?
You got it right.
Well,
Nasally.
you know what?
And
Don't
also-
worry. Let me tell you a little story. When I just got married, I was a teacher, and I was using my maiden name. My principal was calling Miss Ancha, Miss Ancha. I didn't remember. I just got married, and then she called my maiden name. I was like, oh, that's me. So thanks.
Thank you.
No, she has to call your name Ancha.
Exactly. But
Yes.
she's doing just fine. She's doing just
So,
fine.
so Miss Africa, Miss World Africa,
Yeah, Portia.
into what was she left New York on Sunday morning during the brunch to go catch a train. She was going, I forgot where she said she was going, but she was going to a pageant, and she took the flyers for Tap Tap Send, and she was going to introduce it to the contestants and to the audience at the competition where she was going. Is that something, Dr. Crossland, that you would be able to do when you have your next Miss Senior World or Miss
Absolutely,
DC?
absolutely. So it does require that it be placed in the program book, and we do have to pay a small fee for that to happen. But absolutely, that would be great.
Would you be able to just hand out, instead of because putting it in the magazine or in the program, that would be an ad, correct?
It is an ad, but there are different size ads that they require.
But if Pamela sent you some of the actual cards, because they're like, I think they're 5x7s.
Yes, they're
The
very
5x7 cards. If she sent you some of that 5x7,
Well, I know you're going to come to Mr. DC in January. Just make sure you bring some of those.
good.
okay,
Okay.
you tell me what. I'm sorry. I hate feet.
I want some anyway, just so I can have.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll work on it. Absolutely.
Yeah. What's the date? What's the date for Mr. December? I thought it was Mr. DC.
DC is January 18th. But yeah, send me whatever we can. I'll do whatever I can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So wonderful. We'll get some of those boxes sent to you so that you will have them for, excuse me.
Pam, did you hear that? Mr. DC, in January, they will circulate those send cards.
Absolutely.
Maybe I think Pam is trying to get in the car. Pam,
I'm here. I'm actually on my way now.
No, okay. I'm saying, did you hear what Ambassador Lisa just did and Miss Dr.
Yes, I did. I'm really happy. And also, the digital flyers, Reverend Pam, you can share them with all the various groups and they can share. You don't have to wait till January to do that. They can start sharing the code right now.
Exactly. What we may need, Pam, is for them to just remove that date. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll try to do that.
Yeah, the flyer may make some people think that the thing is outdated. So
okay,
remove the date and
all
then
right.
The code there.
Yes.
No problem. I'll do that.
And then we'll, Dr. Crossing, I'll send you the digital flyer, the updated
Absolutely.
one.
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Awesome.
We still have almost 15 minutes before we are at the top of the hour, and we are talking about remittances that are going back to the diaspora. And as I said earlier in the beginning of the show, $95 million is what has been sent in the year 2024 to the continent from those of us in diaspora. What would it look like if we switched our carrier and we use Tap Tap Send, and then Tap Tap Send in turn begins to put that profit back into the community? Nancy, I'm going to start with you. Where would you like to see, just off the top of your head, where would you like to see some of that profit benefit? What is there any specific program that you have in mind that you would like to see?
God.
In every single one of the 55 African countries, if they can do it everywhere on the continent, I'll be very proud.
Wonderful.
Okay, can I just say something? I know you asked me a song. Let's start with AfricaOnline. let's start with Operation Borehole 55.
That's right.
We're not getting any monies. We're trying to put that those 54 remaining countries need boreholes in
They
remote
need boreholes.
areas.
Yeah.
So that's what you like to see. Okay, Africa Online.
Africa's Brain
has
Bank
a-
STEM program. We have 500 students currently in the first batch, and second batch we're gonna have 5,000 students. So there goes your answer.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So that's Nia Sung's answer, and that's Her Royal Highness Reverend Pam's answer. Well,
What is
I
your
have
answer?
well, as a part of Africa's Online TV, yes, that is my answer, because we do need to get those boreholes put in those countries where they are government approved medical facilities with no running water. If you have to go to the doctors in the middle of the night, if you have to go during the day, you're going to be in trouble, because you're going to go there and you're not going to find any clean instruments. The table will not have been cleaned. The instruments will not have been cleaned. And unless you have someone who can go and fetch you some water from the river, even that water is not clean. And we want to see that change. Our first borehole is up and running, and it's doing well in Sierra Leone. That medical clinic not only has running water, clean running water, it also has solar panels. And the engineer was so gracious, because we in America, here in the diaspora, were doing something for Africa, that he did it for the money that we had raised. And he also installed lights in the delivery room and in the lobby. That was a great thing, because we're talking about almost a $25,000 project, and he did it for almost half of that. But we can again raise money and do it again, because as we said, it's Africa's borehole 55, which means we want to see a borehole in every country. And our next country I'm not saying was, is still scheduled to be Cameroon and Kenya. So we need to begin to make Tap Tap Send a priority, and then they will hear about our Operation Borehole Project, and maybe they will want to swing some money in that direction as well.
Well, let
But
me say
my
something
personal,
before Pam leaves, because I know she's going to a program. We are going to keep promoting Tap Tap Send. I mean, we're not going to stop. We're going to put them on our website, especially a new website that's coming up. But one request I want to make from Mrs. Anchang, we want them to be part of Ghana also. And if they can have like a booth there or something, I know the money is from the diaspora to Africa, right? So you cannot use Tap Tap Send from Africa to send money to the US, right?
oh,
Yeah.
so money from, let me just understand what we just said. Money from Africa cannot come here to the United States.
Yeah, because not many people send money from Africa to the US.
Yeah,
It's the other way around.
Yes.
So that would not even be profitable. Pam, what about Europe? Can they use Tap Tap Send in Europe, or is
Oh,
just?
absolutely. It's from everywhere in the diaspora to Africa. So,
Oh, good.
Africa's Brain Bank is a diaspora outfit, and so you can distribute this flyer with whoever is in Europe. I have people in Canada and Europe who are actually who've used my code, so they can use ABB code to send money to the continent, anywhere in the continent that that Tap Tap Send is planted. Yeah.
Awesome, because there is a diaspora a network of more than 1,000 people. So I'll wait for the updated flyer.
Yes.
That will not make them think
Yes.
it is
Yeah,
outdated. Yes.
Yeah, I had a quick question here, Ms.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, what have been some of the headaches you have had on the way to implementing this, in having Tap Tap Send work on the continent of Africa? What have been some of the headaches?
Sorry, it's kind of breaking because I'm on the road. Can you repeat the question, please?
He's asking what headaches have you had implementing Tap Tap Free on the continent, and I'm telling him it's headache free.
I hope so.
There are no headaches. The headaches, it's been headache free. The only challenge we had at the beginning was people were used to using Remit, crypto and all whatnot, and they always said, oh, they are better rates. But then over time, they've come to see that Tap Tap Send is just as competitive and even better, because you are not paying a fee.
Yes.
So it's the best.
Now that you mention it, now that you mention it, for Cameroon, for example, what would be the rate?
And that's easy to find. All you have to do, if you download TapTapSend,
Okay.
every time you want to send money, you put $1 there, it'll tell you the exchange rate right away. So I
Okay.
can't tell you right now unless
Yeah,
I
because
go
it
to the.
changes every day.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
volatile. Yes. You can always check the rates before you send money
I
anywhere.
always check the rates
Right.
before I send money. Yes,
Yes.
that
Mhm.
is very important.
No, but I'm going to say this: the rates are because everybody, even like Pam said during the event, Mr. Douglas interrupted her because he wanted to
Yes.
talk about TapTapSend. She did not have a conversation with him prior. She didn't know what he was going to say, and it's like, look, use this platform. I just sent $1,000 to Nigeria.
Yeah. Yeah.
He pushed it, and it's like it says TapTapSend. It's just three. You tap send. That's it. You tap your phone or whatever, download the app, then you put the information. That's the second tap, and then you click send, and it goes.
That's it.
Let me say this: it is very user friendly, and the fact that it is free. I used to send money through MoneyGram and Western Union, and it was never free. It's still not free. But a lot of people are very busy. I personally don't have time to be fooling around with much of anything with that's going to take my time. So this is really a no-brainer to use TapTapSend. I am an unofficial ambassador because
Actually, most people that have used TapTapSend have ended up being the ambassadors themselves. And by the way, there's a champion program, which I think I mentioned, but I didn't elaborate. So the champion program is if, within the senders, some people that really love TapTapSend, like you, Reverend Pam, could become a champion. So you enroll in a champion program, which just means every time you refer someone, it's a new sender, you get at least $20 commission. So hey, make some money.
Well, okay. Ambassador Lisa, did you hear that? Dr. Crossley, did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Yeah, so did you hear
Yes,
that?
I heard it.
I heard.
You need to bring all your UN friends to do that.
Yeah, just imagine how much money you could make. $20 times 10.
That's a lot of money.
That's right. I'll pay a bill.
That's right.
Yeah,
Wow.
put grocery.
So, what would
Go
you
ahead.
want to tell the African person on the street to do with TapTapSend?
Well, are you talking about the African person in the diaspora or the African person back
No,
home?
on the continent. On the continent. Those in the diaspora should learn how to use the app.
Absolutely. And
What
those
about
on the
those
continent should tell everybody in the diaspora, please support TapTapSend,
There you
because
go. There you go.
TapTapSend is the one company that's not only helping us back home, but it's also actually helping you back home there in the diaspora. And we need this bridge. Yes. And it's also easy for them to use when they're back home. For those back home, it's also easy. It's secure. The money comes to them. No problems whatsoever.
Pam, let me ask you a question. Are the proprietors of TapTapSend people of African descent?
To the best of my knowledge,
Because
not exactly. I think it's a mix. It's a
Okay.
mixed bag. Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Because all these other big remittance companies, you will not find our people as executives or even owners or
Yeah.
co-owners or even investors. So
Yes.
yeah,
However, the main vice president is African and actually from Cameroon, from Garoua.
wow.
That's interesting.
Yes. Yes. And she came to California. We met.
Yeah.
And she was amazing, based in Paris.
Well,
Yeah.
From Garoua, very bilingual, an amazing, amazing young lady. I was so impressed. And
that's
she said
good.
that I've not
My
met
roots,
someone from Garoua before.
my
In
roots
the
are very
diaspora.
close to them. Yeah, my roots are very
Yes.
close to them because I worked in
Yes.
for 4 years. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's good to know.
Yeah, she's a vice president. She's really up there. Yes.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're approaching the top of the
Top
hour.
of the hour.
Yeah, Mrs. Anchan will have to leave.
Since she has to leave, can you give us a last word before she leaves?
Yes.
Use the remaining time before we play the anthem.
Oh my gosh, it's been just such an honor. I'm really honored to be here, and I'm grateful for this platform. And I just pray that it will continue to grow from strength to strength, and that this is how we begin to bridge and build communities and empower ourselves. And let's not forget our Caribbean, African American community. I'm so happy that this platform is bringing all of us together, people of African descent. And congratulations again. And I'm here anytime you need me on other subjects of interest, whether it's immigration, AI, remittance, whatever, I'm here. And just on a last note, I'm actually working on a podcast series that'll be coming hopefully in the fall. And I can't wait to come back and share the great tidings.
Awesome.
I look forward to meeting you again. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so very much.
My pleasure. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It
Bye-bye.
is the top of the hour, and we are going to go to our anthem. Give me a second.
Sure.
Sam, please see my message that I sent to you.
Oh yeah, agreed. I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, what's going on here? Okay.
Oh, Africa. Oh no. Africans, Africans for Africa. 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 Africans have many bright ideas. If only you let us share. If you really want to know my history, please come, sit down, listen to my story. God gave us a wisdom. He guides our footsteps, makes us shine and transform. Hey, as one people with so many cultures, yet indeed we are one. Stand up, Africans, let's save Africa. Let us all unite behind AfricaOnline Media Corporation. Stand up, Africans, let's save Africa. It's time to come together, promote awareness, progress, and solution. Hey. Africans, Africans for Africa. Africans, Africans for Africa. Africans, Africans for Africa. All Africans can rally for a common cause, to believe without judgment in what our brother does, to identify and resolve our challenges, to allow each other's ideas without regard to standards. As one people with so many cultures, yes indeed we are one. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. Let us solve all the problems plaguing our continent. Stand up, Africans, let's save Africa. Let us empower Africans in and out of Africa. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. AfricaOnline Media Corporation, that's a good way to start. Stand up, Africans, let's save Africa. They have all the resources we need to benefit our society. Oh. Education for everyone. If we believe prosperity for Africans, if we believe medical facilitation for Africans, if we believe stand up, Africa, yes, for Africa. AfricaOnline Media Corporation, that's a good way to start. Stand up, Africans, Africa. Africa is the cradle of civilization, the motherland. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. We were enslaved not because we were weak, but because of our hospitality. Stand up, Africans, let's sing Africa. Jump on the AfricaOnline miracle jet. Don't be left behind. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. Together we shall succeed. Together we will win. Stand up, Africans. Let's sing Africa. We are writing our own story, the truth, and we shall tell it to the world. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. No more lies. Africans own Africa.
We all want to feel our best.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Is muted. Ambassador Lisa, you are muted. So
Thank you. No more lies. Africans own Africa. I was pushing the button, but it wouldn't. I wouldn't unmute. Africans own Africa, and with this tap send, we're going to help Africans do better with their remittance. We're going to help them tap send, push for the community projects that are on our hearts and on our agendas. Reverend Pam or Nia Simon.
Reverend Pam.
Next week is the last Sunday of the month, and as usual, we're going to be discussing a health topic. We are going to be discussing cancer in general, not any specific cancer. Dr. Bitazon will be here. You know, Dr. Ogoji went back to Nigeria. He flew in from Nigeria for the event, went back.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know he was going right back.
Oh yeah, he was going right back. He came from Nigeria for that. You know, so like I say, these are faithful people. So that's what we're going to be discussing. We're going to be discussing next week. I want to invite all our viewers to join, and I'm truly excited that we did this show on Startup Center because they supported our event in New York, and it is important for us to support companies like this that actually empower the people that help them grow. Like Pam said, she helped build MoneyGram, and then when MoneyGram got big, they dumped them. They just forgot about them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not right. So if you go to a Chinese restaurant, you will not see an African walking there. They support their own. We need to support our own.
Yes.
So Nia Song, I think we need to take a round of the table, and we'll be back here next week.
Dr. Gloria, are you with us?
Oh, wait, sorry. I need to share this. There've been a lot of media.
Here.
Oh.
Don't go away without giving your last word, please.
Yeah, just a minute. There's been a lot of media coverage.
Yes.
There's been a lot of media coverage, a lot, you know. And let me just share this. I got this morning from our PR lady who unfortunately is with her husband in the hospital. But this came out today. I mean, well, it didn't come out today, but I got it today. So we are on the cover, the top cover of the Orlando Times. You know, that same article has Remembering 911. As you can see, the Associated Press there, the NNPA, I think there's the National Press Association. You know, so as you can see, this is myself at the New York Stock Exchange with Commissioner Ings. Let's keep him in prayers because he's not feeling well right now. And that's Brother Dollars and the wife. We are on the cover.
Black masterminds commit to creating more billionaires across Africans diaspora at the 6th Annual Africa's Brain Bank Summit and Charity Ball in New York. Congratulations, Reverend Pam and Africa's Brain Bank, our sister organization. That is awesome.
And you too. Congratulations to you too. I don't know. I'm bringing the other. Do you see the other article, or is still showing the old one?
Say again.
Do you
No,
see
I'm just seeing something highlighted in blue. Oh no, in green.
No, do you see New York City Mayor Eric Adams? Do you see that one?
No.
Okay, let me stop sharing and share again. So there are several articles that are out, but I want to share this too. So this one, it's a New York City Mayor Eric Adams addresses Black leaders in tech and trade at 6th annual Africa's Brain Bank Summit and Charity. But do you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay, so there's been a lot of media
Coverage
on the stuff. These are some images from the event. It was amazing. We had all kind of quality people there. There was not quantity, it was quality. And yes, Miss Africa USA, who was on the red carpet. So I'll put this link on the chat box. I want to encourage the link for the for next year's event is out. I want to encourage everyone. Ghana is going to be a different ball game. So I want to encourage everyone to register now, because there's going to be there's already people changing their event dates to participate in our event in Accra. It's going to be Labor Day weekend, September the 3rd through the 7th. It's a must attend. Ambassador Lisa, Nia Song, Dr. Crosslin, let's start putting away $200 a month. The Consul General of New York met me a couple of weeks ago and volunteered to process all our visas.
That's wonderful.
Yes, and we are working with, only the best is good enough for our people, with the best hotel in Accra to do this. So I want to encourage everyone under the sound of my voice. You have to be part of this. We're going to be discussing healthcare next year. So over to you, Nielsen.
That being said, Dr. Crosslin, I always like to start with you with your thoughts for the day as we wrap up the show. What are your last words, your last thoughts? Dr. Crosslin, is she with us?
Yes, she may be muted.
Yes, she was, and she was muted.
She may be muted. Yeah, she's muted.
Yes, she's muted.
Can you unmute, please?
Hello, Dr. Crosslin. Unmute, please, and give us your last word as we wrap up the show for today. While we wait on her, Ambassador Lisa, I know you are sneezing and coughing. Can you try?
Lisa, thank you so much for pressing your way. You were really struggling.
Thank you so much.
That's faithfulness.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Pam and Nia Song. It is important that we support those who support us. Tap Tap Send showed up, and we're not a show who promotes and talks about other organizations, and because we're not promoting those things and they're not sponsoring us. But Tap Tap Send sponsored Africa's Brain Bank. So we want to support them. We want them to know that Africa's Brain Bank is grateful to them for their support. They took a chance.
Yeah.
They took a chance on coming to support an organization they didn't know anything about. So we want to reciprocate and make sure that you are sending your money without any fees to our people in Africa and on the continent. Now, I did look up, and it did say that they can send money to the U.S. and other countries as well. They may not have access to a lot of money to send, but they can use Tap Tap Send to send money to us. I'm getting ready to do an ordination in Nigeria. So it's going to be important that my brother be able to send me money to be able to get his garments. If he's expecting me to bring them in March for the ordination. So we want to encourage our people in the diaspora to use Tap Tap Send. We want to help make this organization as big, if not bigger, than MoneyGram. So they will have plenty of profits to be able to pour back into our local community and into the things that touch our hearts. Want you to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe, like, share all the programs. We're talking about a variety of topics that benefit the African on the continent and those of us in the diaspora. Thank you so much for coming and spending this Sunday afternoon with us here at Africa Online TV. Back to you, Professor Nia Song.
Prophetess, thank you very much for telling that call that it has nothing to do with your performance. Thank you very much and welcome again. Dr. Crosslin, I don't know, can you unmute please and give us your last word? If not, we're going to wrap up the show without having your last word today. By the way, Reverend Pam, I see Egypt, Nigeria, Morocco, Kenya, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, and the Democratic Republic of Congo are the top 10 countries that receive remittances from the world. So first Egypt, Nigeria, Morocco, Kenya, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. I was surprised not to see Cameroon there because I know Cameroonians send a lot of money to the country. So
yeah, but our population is not that.
Yeah, we don't have a big population. Yes. Reverend. No, Dr. Russell, are you with us now?
Maybe she stepped away, but
yeah, maybe she did. So can you give your last word so we wrap up the show, please?
Yes. So on behalf of Africa Online Media Corporation, again, I want to thank our sister, Mrs. Pamela Anchang, who had to leave at the top of the hour because she has to be somewhere. She did a good job with the Tap Tap Send. She's truly an ambassador for Tap Tap Send.
Hello, was I talking?
No, you can talk after me. So we were not hearing you. So let me just finish, then you can do your last word. And I want to thank Tap Tap Send on behalf of Africa's Brain Bank for supporting the event in New York, and we will continue to promote Tap Tap Send, and we will hope to continue to work with you to build your company up, and we hope you will be part of our next year's event in Ghana. The ticket link for Ghana is open. It's in the chat box. I want to encourage everyone, secure your spot because Ghana is going to be a game changer. Again, thank you, Nia Song, for all you do. We've been doing this. March will make us 10 years. Thank you, Dr. Crosslin, for your faithfulness. And we hope to see some more involvement with Mr. DC in Africa's Brain Bank. You may want to head a delegation to Accra, Ghana next year, Dr. Crosslin, Labor Day weekend. Why don't you plan to bring about 9 Mr. DCs from your organization to Ghana next year for the Africa's Brain Bank event?
Yeah, Dr. Crosslin, I was calling on you to give us your last word because I always start with you, but today I'm ending with you. What will be your last word on remittances to Africa?
Well, I want to thank Her Excellency, Her Highness, Ambassador, Dr. Pam Fomenam for this platform, and Prophetess Lisa, and to you, Professor Neoson, and to the keynote speaker. And I think Tap Tap Send is wonderful. And I have my friends here from our new TV series, The Housewives of the DMV. And Dr. Tia travels a lot, and she's just asking me about Accra. What is it? Accra, Africa, Nairobi, and all those places.
Well, she needs to come. We can do a group call with her. Oh, she's so pretty. We can do a group call offline, and we'll talk about everything Africa.
Okay, thank you. And then we have Queen. Well, Her Excellency Ambassador Queen Cerise, Miss District of Columbia 2023.
Okay.
Hello, darling.
Our pretty sister. All of you need to come to Accra with us next Labor Day. You have to.
Okay, send me a ticket.
Yeah. don't worry. I'll send you a ticket link. but Dr. Crossley, I want to tell you something. You've been
yes, ma'am.
An ambassador for so long. Guess what? It's gonna happen on Thursday night. Ambassador Lisa, I don't think you were there, but one of the ambassadors from he has a high position in the United Nations actually pledged to make that happen. So, Dr. Crosslin, you've been saying it, and it's happening.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to be working on it.
And Dr. Crosslin, for general knowledge, Accra is the capital of Ghana, the country in Africa that gained independence in 1957, with Kwame Nkrumah as the president at that time. So Accra is the capital. So that is
yes, sir.
What I can tell you already about Accra and your guests.
Yes, yes sir. Yes, so, sir. We're on it.
Thank you. And please, your last word, you didn't finalize.
That is it. We're going to be going to Accra.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That's a pledge. That's a pledge.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Your Highness.
Thank you, Reverend Pam.
Yeah, let's wrap up.
Before we go, I just wanted to thank Dr. Crosland for coming in and chiming in. She always seems to be in the middle of things, but she finds time to jump in. And here she is with her other queens, and I don't know what they're discussing and talking today, but I see she has her
They are
crown
discussing
on.
Accra, Africa's brain, Accra
Yes,
next year.
she
So
has her
don't
crown
forget.
on, so she's doing something official, and we just want to thank her for being able to pop in all the time to share with us, even when she's either on the road or have other things to do. Back to you, Nia-san.
Thank you very much, and we show sincere appreciation to our guest this morning or this afternoon in this program today. Her, I don't know, Mrs. Pamela Anchan. I appreciate her coming, finding time to be with us, and looking forward to having her again on our program. And looking forward to having all of you in our program. Next week is going to be a health topic, cancer. We're going to have a general view of what cancer is all about, what is being done to counter it, to fight it, to make sure that it ends. So please appreciate your coming. Have a great afternoon. Have a great Sunday evening.